What's up everyone, MichiganerE here today with another Gaming Consoles the 9th Gen commentary. In this one I want to talk about the possibility of just how PC and handheld gaming could affect the 9th generation consoles overall. Now if you want to see parts 1 through 5 of this mini multi-commentary series, there's links to all 5 videos in the description below, but anyways, let's get on to this second to last part of the series. Now, in my personal opinion, I do feel that the 9th generation systems are going to be heavily influenced by PC and handheld gaming. Looking at the direction that console hardware has been going, it only seems logical, and there's 3 reasons why. Reason 1. The hardware of the 8th generation consoles. When you think about it, excluding the Wii U, the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 are essentially just incredibly underpowered PCs disguised as consoles. And the reason for this is because not only is it cheaper for Microsoft and Sony to do this, considering they're using already existing aged hardware instead of creating their own hardware with their own money, but it also helps out developers in the long run, considering the fact that these developers already know how the hardware works, so they have no problem optimizing games for both consoles, and considering how similar the hardware of both consoles are, that only makes matters even easier, and it helps avoid issues similar to the PlayStation 3 cell processor when the system was brand new nearly 10 years ago. If you've done research about that, then you know that it was a pain in the ass having to optimize games for that console, which is why a lot of third-party games on the PlayStation 3 didn't look as good as they did on the Xbox 360. But I digress. Anyways, this is why exactly the 8th generation hardware, excluding the Wii U, is the way that it is, and even if the rumored Xbox One Scorpio turns out to be more powerful than the rumored PlayStation 4 Neo, either way, they're still going to run on PC hardware, and this is just what I see happening with consoles in general in the future. This is what I see as a permanent trend in console gaming. Whether you're talking about a newer, more powerful iteration of an already existing console, or whether you're talking about a new console in general, I see, once again, all consoles in the future running on PC hardware, and looking at the rumors for the Nintendo NX and the hardware that it may run on, it seems that this trend will for sure continue, which leads me into my second reason, the NX's hardware. Now, it's like I stated previously in the video, I believe that the NX's hardware is going to be PC-based, and the same is going to happen with all future consoles from this point onwards. And hopefully, the rumors are true, from what I remember at least, and this console actually is more powerful than the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. It is the next generation console, with the PS4 and Xbox One, once this system releases, being considered technically last gen, so it only makes sense that it would be more powerful. Because with how underpowered the last few Nintendo systems have been, there's that chance that it's not going to be all that powerful, and I'm only hoping that it is going to be. And who knows, maybe whatever the NX's hardware is going to be, if it is powerful enough, it'll somehow influence Microsoft and Sony's next generation consoles as well. Yet again, Sony's saying that they're not sure if a PlayStation 5 is going to happen, but that's probably their way of trying to get our minds off of the PlayStation 5 and only focus on the PlayStation 4 and the PS4 Neo. But that's all I had to say for reason number 2. And so here we are, reason number 3, and this has to actually do with a handheld device being capable with the NX. Now, this is actually going to go back to some rumors from 2.5 years ago with Terminal. I believe the console was going to be, there was going to be Terminal System, Terminal DS. I can't remember the names of these consoles exactly, but I do know there were some rumors going around about this. I think that those rumors were what the Nintendo NX was going to be beforehand, if you get what I mean. You know, earlier Nintendo NX rumors before we actually knew this system as the Nintendo NX. Hopefully I'm explaining myself well enough, but anyways, I think that this system is either going to ship with its own handheld device, or if not, maybe we'll have any sort of mobile device as a handheld device for the Nintendo NX. For example, take your phone, you can link it to the NX maybe, you know, download an NX-based app on your phone, whatever it is, link it to your NX, and you can use that as some sort of handheld device, and maybe do something similar to PS4 and the PlayStation Vita, where you can do cross-platform play between both. Maybe something similar with the NX and the whatever the handheld device is going to be with that. It'd be interesting to see how that works out, but so far, we really don't know that much about the NX at all. Nintendo even said that they're not going to talk about it at E3, so maybe they'll talk about it at some Nintendo Direct event later on this year. I'm just going off of some ideas in my head. But that's all I had to say in this video, and I'll see you for the next part. The conclusion to Gaming Consoles the 9th Gen, Part 7, is going to come in the next month, and that's going to be it. But anyways, that's all I had to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. But until then, peace.